My most highest watch vid still to this day has something to do with Sneako being a horrible person. But I don't think it is we ever went into a deep dive really about Sneako. Sneako is going insane, but it's working. Is it working? I guess it is. We'll find out. Let's get into this damn video, y'all. Let's do it.
A lot of you need to wake up! Wake up!
First of all,
come back to reality!
Get out of my fucking face, you cuck. Get out of my face. Talking about what?
Get off of TikTok! Get off of Instagram! You're so stupid!
Sneako is going insane, but it's working. This past month, he went from gaining 1,000, 2,000 subscribers per day to 15, 16, sometimes in the 20,000s per day. If you've been following him for many years on YouTube, you aren't really surprised with his current behavior or mindset, but you're probably thinking he is going about it the wrong way. Sneako is on a mission to expose the truth. He wants to bring back masculine men, expose the realities of the Western world, make his followers take the red pill, and get rich with him. With his new $250 social media course and affiliate marketing program. Some people believe his disorderly conduct is all part of a controlled experiment. Well, today we're going to dive into the world of Sneako and find out if this chaos is calculated. Drink water. His new chaotic approach to social media is taking place on his second channel called Sneako. However, his YouTube history dates all the way back to 2013 on his main channel, where he was seemingly just an ordinary teenager playing Call of Duty. But actually, he wasn't ordinary at all. Instead of talking about the gameplay, he would discuss more ambitious topics like separating church and state.
Alright, so the main issue we're going to talk about today, like we said, is separation of church and state.
Gay marriage, and should the US intervene in Syria?
The question at hand is, should the US intervene in Syria?
At just 14 years old, he was not only interested in talking about serious topics, but his ability to rationalize, understand both sides of an argument, and then form his own opinion was very commendable. He also
boo. We stop.
Shared stories of his experiences with racism and profiling, since he is an Asian American, more specifically Filipino American. But it's not like he was super deep and serious all the time. After all, he still was a teenager from New York. His internet rant series became his first popular series that grew his subscriber base. This was essentially a 2 to 5 minute compilation of trending topics, viral videos, or internet phenomena that he would give his comedic opinion on.
No shit, it's a YouTube channel. It's on YouTube. What else could this be?
One of his fans was actually Mr. Beast.
At number 2, I have Sneako, and if you've ever seen Sneako's videos, you realize that they're kind of addicting. Once you start watching them, it's kind of hard to stop.
But whether it was serious or comedic, he was gaining subscribers not because of his great video game abilities or amazing editing, but because of his thoughts, his ideas, his mind.
People are like, oh, you're not a feminist? Feminism is for equality for both genders, so why isn't it called humanism?
I am the best at it, and I have to prove it. If I like something, I will prove to you I'm better. I will stop at nothing to keep doing it. It's simple motivation. What have you done? This isn't a rhetorical question. What have you done with your life? For some of you, you're proud of your answer, but for most, you're ashamed. This isn't an insult in any way. For once, I'm trying not to offend anyone.
On November 28th, 2015, he uploaded this video titled, How People View You. Most people after watching this video realize that a 17-year-old kid has more self-awareness than them. Plus, something about his hair changing from being messy and overgrown to shaved was a cool artistic touch that kept you engaged. This video would eventually blow up, today sitting at over 6 million views, but it actually wouldn't go viral until 3 years later. You see, Sneako's crux was that he was terribly inconsistent. He uploaded just 9 videos in the next 2.5 years. He grinded for 2 years straight. Then when he had the most potential, he quit. Loosely putting out content, barely hanging on to the 20,000 subscribers he had, would probably benefit him. It was during this time where he gained real-life experience to help him be more thought-provoking, introspective, and understanding of the real world in his experience. That knowledge and experience was crucial to him upping his quality during his consistent return to the platform in 2018. He uploaded 10 videos in 2018 and the quality increased a lot. There was no consistent style. Sometimes it was an introspective oration or a funny reaction video. He even got an opportunity to work for Mr. Beast that summer. It didn't last very long. He was only featured in one video and was later fired. He quickly saw an opportunity to grow his 27,000 subscriber base and made a video titled Mr. Beast Exposed. He uploaded it, got 30 views, and then deleted it. But one of those 30 viewers was Mr. Beast. That video, even though it was deleted after a few minutes, damaged the relationship between Sneako and Mr. Beast forever.
I didn't want to be the guy in Mr. Beast's videos. I wanted to be Mr. Beast.
The reason he was fired was simply because he wasn't a good fit for the position, and over time Sneako realized
really
that.
isn't.
At one point, he inspired Mr. Beast, but now Jimmy was getting millions of subscribers. Sneako's ego trumped his ability to understand that the reason why Mr. Beast had 4 million subs had nothing to do with the reason why Sneako only had 27,000 subs. In other words, everyone has their own path, their own trajectory, and unless you make the same exact content as someone else on YouTube, y'all are not competitors. On top of that, he just isn't the type of guy to work for someone else. He wants to be the boss, the CEO. After the passing of rapper XXXTentacion, he posted this video called Why I Still Listen to Artists Who Beat Women. This is where I came across Sneako. While watching, he accurately explained the hypocritical mindset of supporting artists who have done or are accused of terrible things. I was wildly impressed at his breakdown, and it felt like he was speaking my thoughts. He closed the video with a very powerful message.
But don't go full fanboy and refuse to believe your favorite artists aren't angels. Don't blindly justify their shitty behavior and never worship celebrities. The best way to treat these people is like you would anyone else. Flawed humans with consistent questionable behavior.
That's fair.
From here on out, the quality of his videos just kept going up. On September 13th, 2018, he hit the streets of New York City to ask people,
"Can white people say the N-word?"
Hell yeah. Hell no.
3 months after he posted this video, his channel exploded. He went from 30,000 subscribers to 130,000 subscribers in 24 hours. It took him 6 years for him to be an overnight success. From here, his back catalog started gaining more and more views. People were realizing that Sneako was their woke best friend that they were ignoring for a long time. His scribble drawings over New York City B-roll complemented his thoughtful essays perfectly. This is the era where Sneako built his core fanbase. This style took him from 100,000 to 500,000 subscribers in about 6 months. When he wasn't reflecting on his own thoughts, he was asking people on the street for theirs. Typically, these videos got more views. Once he officially branded these street interviews as the 1-minute podcast, he went from 500K to 700K. Then the pandemic hit. The way the world changed and flipped upside down seemed to have a pretty large effect on him. He was always challenging the societal standard. You know, like the stuff everyone believed but never asked themselves why they believe it.
But there's a reason we have gender roles. Hold up, before you...
He was taking the red pill, which is a term based off the movie The Matrix, where you take a pill and essentially realize the truth of realities of the world, or you take the blue pill and remain ignorant and happy. Red pill was kind of adopted by Republicans spreading truth, but during this time he was expressing his thoughts and emotions in a clear and calculated manner.
Being poor is a mentality. And if you say that online or in a woke place, there'll be a horde of people coming, explaining to you why that's offensive because I need to pay for my brother's surgery and I can't work. Obviously, I'm not talking about those outliers. That's like when fat people say, it's not my fault, I'm fat, I have a thyroid condition. Like, yeah, fatty, clearly I'm not talking about you.
I respect how honest and unapologetic Sneako is. This guy is just too real for this world. At this time, he was controversial to the people that didn't agree with him, but it was nothing compared to what he is now.
Stop objectifying me? No! Everything you've been told is a lie. Let's not be soy boys, come on! Stupid!
Sneako and many others didn't like the way the world was handling the pandemic. During the George Floyd protest, he watched his city get burned and looted. He watched Portland build the autonomous zone and interviewed people who were protesting the police.
So we should loot.
Yeah,
We should loot?
looting is redistribution of wealth from corporations to individuals. It's ill-gotten wealth. It's stolen goods, man. It's
Sneakers?
all yeah.
It seemed like he was
First of all, for somebody it is who live near DC and seen the whole level of what people was protesting for with the George Floyd situation, this furthermore proves my point. It is that we was not out here looting. It was a different demographic. That wasn't even a situation that was about you. Y'all took that and spun it and was just like, I bet. Okay, we riding? All right, cool. We stealing shit out of the Apple store. We going to the Gucci store. We taking up shit out. Like, what? That logic did not make sense.
Leaning more and more on the Republican standpoint, but maybe that's just because he wasn't praising and idolizing the liberal status quo.
If you voted for Biden, you're kind of a bum. if you voted for Trump, you're also kind of a bum. I would never vote for somebody in the Democratic Party because of how corrupt they are, how phony they sound when they talk, how like uppity they feel because, oh, we're not racist.
So he was kind of taking the role as a libertarian or centrist, but because of him not wanting to vote Democrat indicates he leans a little right. For the rest of 2020 and really until today, he just kept grinding and feeding his audience with status quo challenging and thought-provoking content. He became one of those YouTubers' favorite YouTuber. A lot of other creators praised his work and respected his artistic approach to the platform despite him not being insanely popular. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was approaching 1 million subscribers, but he was averaging about 200k to 500,000 views per video. But it was on his second channel where everything started to change. Sneako was the name of his other YouTube account. In 2019, it was kind of just throwaway clips, random vlogs, and long-form podcasts that he wasn't consistent with. But in classic YouTube fashion, the glorious second channel is where things get more personal and less polished and professional. On July 13th, 2021, he uploaded talking into a camera and uploading it to youtube.com, and lo and behold, Fishy Sneako was born. The way this shot feels like coming off a bad trip or ego death. The 4-minute vlog is literally him showing a bunch of people how cool his new lens is. If you don't know, a fisheye lens gets such a wide shot that you can literally put the camera touching your nose and still be able to see a wide picture around you. Once he got this lens, his content got more up close and more personal than ever, and the fans loved it. I seen Fisheye 2 seconds in and I knew this was finna be a banger. He was in a relationship, he was traveling, and he seemed to be very positive and happy. The vlogs were getting solid viewership, and as a creator myself, nothing boosts your confidence more than just filming your everyday life and people watching it.
Literally gonna one take this and just try to get it on camera because I don't fucking care about anything anymore, yo.
This mentality was very relatable to a lot of his audience, but it was about to change Sneako forever. He got into a beef with Hasanabi, who is a massive political Twitch streamer who represents leftist ideals. Funny thing about these two beefing is they both really like Bernie Sanders and probably would have voted for him. Anyways, Hassan reacted to one of Sneako's videos called How to View Women, where Sneako takes on the role of a man who's insecure, can't talk to women, and wants to not end up like an incel. The visuals consisted of him filming women from a distance, which was supposed to be ironic, but it seems like Hassan didn't understand the hypothetical perspective Sneako was creating and just resorted to calling him an incel.
Bro, this dude was like, this is healthy. This is a healthy way to do things. I am going to go and film random women and harass them. Dude, this is wow.
Obviously, Sneako wasn't a fan of Hassan's reaction.
Hasanabi's right. Yes, ha ha ha, toxic man. I don't like him. He's creepy. But you're not saying anything about the video. You're just insulting me. Aren't you the political streamer? Say something political.
Him and his girlfriend broke up. Now, relationships are extremely complicated, and basically nothing posted on YouTube can indicate how things truly are, even for Sneako, who's very open and honest about his life. Plus, apparently it was an open relationship, and I don't really know how those work at all, to be honest. But we can assume, based on what he said here, that he wasn't taking it all that well.
What I do miss about having a girlfriend is just like, you know, I'm a miserable, like, bitter person. I'm always angry, and like, you hear my voice right now, I'm like, ugh. Like having like a, yay, woo, yay, let's go apple picking. It's good to balance off how bitter I am.
But once they broke up, he went full red pill. Blatant anti-feminist, no more sugarcoating, no more trying to word it nicely, just stating exactly how he feels.
But do you really don't think that they're trying to emasculate the world and take away what it means to be a man?
A man?
I see the same, like, ugh, like just meeting you for the first time, like, yeah, that guy hates women. And I get it. I hate women too, bro. Like, it builds up. It's not really your fault, bro.
I feel like I'm slowly watching Sneako turn into a villain. He started live streaming on YouTube. He shifted to strictly reaction-based content that is clipped from live streams and made into YouTube videos.
The way to start is when she starts doing stupid shit, say, bitch, you're acting stupid. That's what they do. They need to hate us. We're losing the basic forms of society. It's crumbling apart. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! You see, is that this is all fucking noise. The reason that there's so much bullshit is because we're all just fucking making content now.
He would often praise the almighty alpha male Andrew Tate. Watch my Andrew Tate videos if you want the full background.
See, what Charlie said in that video that I reacted to, well deserved. You got what it is you deserved. The rhetoric it is that you say, this is the Sneako that I came across. It was just this here. If you listen, if this is who it is that you want to look up to, cool. By all means, go ahead, do your thing. But when you start spewing out rhetoric about a disdain for women and everything like that, wasn't you the same motherfucker that was letting young bitch go ahead and get fucked by other people? You was watching that shit right then and there in the same room? Like, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Give me a fucking
Andrew
break.
is the single most polarizing conservative red pill alpha male guru to ever grace social media.
There's two types of egos. You've got people who have egos who don't deserve it, and you have people who have egos who have earned it.
You gotta earn your ego, or else you look like a fucking asshole. And that's what triggers a lot of people about Tate. And I felt the same way my whole life because I felt like I've earned it.
I am the man. There's no one on this planet who can do shit I couldn't do if I put my mind to it.
People would text me like, "Oh, so you just think like you just have money and you think you're so good looking and smart and fun, you think you're the man, right?" And I'm like, yeah, I do. Now that a lot of people are finding this, they're saying, "Why are you just copying Tate?" I've been saying the same since 2015.
People started drawing comparisons, saying that Sneako is copying Tate, that he's obsessing over him. However, Sneako has been on this red pill woke journey for years now.
I
and there
will
are
say
even
that
some
he
things
has
said
always
back in
been like that.
2015 that feel very similar to his current viewpoints.
I am not a feminist, and for some reason that means I'm against
I agree,
gender
Babs.
equality. Whenever I tell people that I don't consider myself a feminist, I get the same response. Feminism is for equality of both genders. One, if that was true, it would be called humanism. It's already hypocritical in the title.
Then he started beef with multiple other creators for seemingly no reason. The most ridiculous of them all can be summarized very quickly, even though it went on forever. Hamza, a well-liked self-improvement YouTuber who dedicates his platform to focusing on bettering your mind and body, Sneako reacts to one of his videos.
I don't want to watch this, bro. Deadass. Hamza's a cool guy. I don't want to watch this. Bro, I think you're all a little gay for liking this. It's too self-helpy, bro. It's too self-helpy.
Or a man who can be perceived as a threat.
Then he proceeds to react to Hamza's video, making a cringing face, insinuating how boring it is, even though Sneako himself made basically the same exact video just 2 years earlier.
Doing my shit is I'm just trying to be better every single day. And that's consisted of me quitting.
Call him out.
Quitting is like a loose term because I haven't regularly smoked weed in like a month and a week. So it's been like 5 weeks now, but I cheated maybe one time in Paris. I went to a music festival.
Hamza made a video responding to Sneako where he was blindsided, thought him and Sneako were cool, and that he was disappointed. But in this beef, I found a clip that was very interesting.
I'm not your role model. I'm not your friend. I don't know you. Don't try to be like me. This is entertainment.
So just when you think it's going to spiral out of control, the self-aware Sneako pops up and basically hits us with the "I'm just joking." I started to think about other popular creators, Aiden Ross, iShowSpeed, Hasanabi, H3H3, Jadeon. The thing they all have in common is that they're almost always in controversy. Whether it's intentional or not, they always have people talking about them, doing commentary videos, trying to cancel them. Some are more controversial than others, and they all handle the drama differently. But all this does is just make them more popular. Sneako took note of this, so he ramped it up.
The new generation is literally becoming like the R word.
He was about to say it.
Pride, yeah, I'm a girl and I don't shave my armpits. Who preach this bullshit idea about tolerance, love, and acceptance will also say, die if you disagree with me. They laugh at us. Ha ha, give me your money, wallet.
As you can imagine, TikTok was always a big vehicle for promoting his YouTube videos. The content he makes is perfect viral TikTok material. He started posting his stream clips on TikTok, as well as instructing his audience to clip his reactions and post them on TikTok. They started going viral. The Sneako hashtag has over 1 billion views. Most of the videos that went viral were him reacting to the creator called It's Complicated, who interviews people, mostly women, on the street asking questions about gender roles. Sneako would try and predict the answers of the women or react to their answers.
Who is better at self-improvement, men or women?
Men, but they're all gonna say women.
Women. Self-improvement, definitely women.
Okay, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10. Let's see, like, they literally are about to be hypocrites in the first sentence.
I love going to dance with my girls.
Right, but what I'm saying is if women didn't like being approached by men, why wouldn't they just go to gay clubs?
Because you like attention.
How do nightclubs get away with charging men a higher admission fee than women? Isn't that sexist?
Yep. Something I never talk about. Girls free. After girls free. Guys who show up to play. Whoa, what? I gotta pay $50 and I gotta pay for her?
It didn't matter if it was him uploading to his personal account or other people clipping videos and posting them on their accounts. His name and his message was reaching billions, but not everyone was loving it. Most people say he's mad or bitter, but a lot of people claim his message has been the same over the years. Now he just says it louder and faster. Despite the controversy, his second channel on YouTube is exploding. On July 15th, he had 156,000 subscribers.
What's up, Hag?
2 weeks later, he has 439,000 subscribers. With a very simple and effective upload strategy. Live stream for a few hours, and clip each reaction video as a singular upload. He has a 10 to 30 minute video uploaded to his page about 5 times per day. The channel is generating about 1 million views daily. At this rate, he will surpass his main channel in views and subscribers in roughly 3 months. And with all this newfound success, he decided to launch his own social media course. $245 for him to teach you everything he knows about making money on social media. If you can't afford it, you can become an affiliate. People sign up through your link, you get a small percentage of the sign-up fee.
Just because you know me, you think you know me because you see me talk, you calling it a scam because I can make money off of this. That's not a scam, that's business, stupid. Value for money. Grow the fuck up. Do you realize how many hustlers are watching this right now, ready to go and get it? How many people are seeing this opportunity and clipping up a TikTok right now, laughing at your dumb ass? They get $50 for everybody who signs up. The affiliate program is just really good. That's how you grow a business. Multi-level marketing scheme. You just heard another YouTuber, a soy boy, say that, and you're echoing it online.
Oh, there goes that word, soy boy.
Multi-level. You don't even know what that means. Genuinely.
You could I quit. I go in the subway one time. I'm never streaming again. Yo, it's not. You should see the other guy. You take this internet shit too far, bro. You're gonna get back though.
When people saw this, they thought Sneako barked up the wrong tree. He finally ran into someone that would stand up to his behavior. People were celebrating in the comments, glad to see him beat up, bruised and bloody. Others suspected it was fake. Why mention quitting streaming?
Why would you
Why
post
say you should see the other guy? Just seemed like two random things that goes against his brand. But this was his most viral tweet ever. But it was all fake. It was all a
I didn't even see this. I didn't even see this shit. What? Why would you? This give me a headache.
Done to prove the power of social media, to prove that everything we see and watch online is fake and manipulated. The people who cared about him will no longer believe him if anything goes wrong in the future. And the people who hated him before just said he had to fake a fight to get views. Nobody was really on his side. Nobody really thought he was a genius, but he did go mega viral. He gained thousands of followers, thousands of subscribers,
I hate that
which
the
is
stupid shit
exactly what he was
gets
trying to
viral.
do.
I hate that.
Sneako spent years making high quality, professionally produced and edited content. It was objective, it was sincere, and thought-provoking. It took him 7 years to reach 1 million subscribers while doing that. Along the way, he gained respect, notoriety, and a career on the internet. But he recognized an opportunity, a shift in social media where he knew exactly how to act, exactly what to say to amass a large following in a very short period of time. Reacting to other people's videos, shouting, screaming, being bold and aggressive is probably going to have him build a bigger following, a stronger following, and maybe even make more money than he ever has in a way shorter period of time. Maybe he's claiming this is all entertainment so he doesn't have to take accountability. Maybe it truly is just genius marketing. Maybe he's just copying another man's successful strategy. Or maybe he is actually going through something. No matter what his intentions are, no matter what viral stunt he pulls next, no matter how long he drags on this new persona, he knows that if he makes one video apologizing for his spastic behavior, that everything can go back to the way things were before.
Shout out to you, Patrick CC. Now it is that, like, you know, I have a whole consensus to everything with this guy. Very interesting reaction, you know. Shout outs to y'all in the chat, and shout outs to you at home. I will catch you in the next video.